Alright, so this is Halloween Candy Haul Part 2. I'm getting into this so I can finally eat the candy that is in the bag. Alright, starting off with Kit Kat again. This is what we like to call deja vu. Kit Kat more like mid cat. This is Glow Stick. Classic Halloween treat. Really good to munch on. Makes you feel kind of wacky, you know? Might hit a couple. Might hit a couple on the glow stick. The bag up. There we go. Let's see. These M&Ms feel really thick. Ooh. Like shows up better on camera than it does in real life. There's the lore, first of all. And these are caramel M&Ms. Caramel M&Ms, absolutely great. Kind of like the opposite of the mid-cat. These are... Actually, I'm not going to call it... I don't even know what I would call them. Like goat M's. No idea. But they are fun size and they're fun in my mouth. They'd be like busting open. It's crazy. It's a whole experience, really. And speaking of like new candy that we didn't see last time, this is Rolo. Now Rolo, I kind of associate as like a British thing that blokes eat. Blokes and lads love themselves some Rolo. As you can see, it's creamy caramels wrapped in rich chocolate candy. I might have had a Rolo like once in my life. I have not had Rolos often. It's a rare commodity. I know what they look like though. It's like kind of a weird thing to know what they are, but not to like be associated with them. And these are regular M&Ms. On the back, you just see like you see the one man by himself. All his partners broke up with them, which is pretty sad, honestly, if you think about it. You know M&M lore. Next up, we got a bag. Not a very like well concealed bag. But it's a bag nonetheless, and they're all like things I haven't seen before. I think this is a Hershey's Kiss. They do come in different varieties of Hershey's Kiss. This one is just, like the basic flavor, which is milk chocolate. It's alright. Nothing unique. It's kind of fun though. It's a good size. You can hit some of those. Next up, we got some semi-unique things. We got like the Hershey's, I'm going to say Hershey's Selects. So this is also just basic milk chocolate, but it's in a little fancy packaging. Makes you feel all good and fancy. They do come with these. They're like these that are like, they say like dark chocolate on the front or whatever. But that's not this one. And next up, we actually have something completely new. And this is Hershey's, from the makers of Hershey's. It's like Chris Pratt evoking Garfield as well, like Crackle. This is a Crackle. The reason I said that is because like they're both Hershey's, they're kind of like the same genre, but this one is orange and the other one is like brown. Not that Mario is actually Mario is kind of brown. If you look at the original Mario, he used a lot of brown, but this is like a Hershey's Crunch bar. It's got the crisp rice in it. It's kind of unique. I don't know if I've had too many of those. Here's the bag. And we're always securing those. I told you this bag was goated. The sour fruit punch stick, bro. These are literally so good. This is another one that's like an experience. I love fruity stuff. The other bag, like the only thing that was wrong with it, not enough fruity stuff. There was like dots. That was it. This bag though, it's coming out with the heat. The sour punch stick. Imagine Twizzlers if they were like it. Imagine Middlers, I should say, if they were absolutely insane. Speaking of, we didn't get Twizzlers in the last package. Wow. But yeah, this is fruit punch stick. This is like, it doesn't say the flavor on it, but it's sour punch stick. It's delicious. Literally delicious. Like marvelous. Oh, speaking of things we didn't see last time, Rancho Lollipop. This is yet again the mid flavor. One piece lollipop. This is pink lemonade. It's alright, but you can get a little bored of it. I wouldn't want to have more than one in a row. But like just one of these laying on your tongue, it might satisfy a couple needs. A couple basic restrictions. Pink lemonade, baby. Want to open up another bag? Oh. Oh. It escaped containment. I literally did not open this. I guess we just got one loose. Got one loose in here. I have no idea. No idea. Alright, so we got a bag. But before I get to that, do a little quick bash round again. Whoppers, right? That's what they call them here. Yeah, Whoppers. Multiples. Pretty good. Reese'S peanut butter cup. The other bag only had one. This bag also has at least one. Yummy. In my throat. Yeah. Ooh, new one. The lemonade. Lemonades are pretty good, I think. For like 10 to 20 seconds. And then it just tastes like wax once you get the lemon part off. Which, I mean, like, I'm not complaining. Wax doesn't necessarily taste bad. In my youth, I did munch on chapstick, and, you know, this kind of echoes those feelings, you know? Hershey's, as I said, just alright. Probably prefer this form to the Kiss. But, you know, they both have their own benefits. This is this. Regular version. Ignore that. And finally, we got the Twizzlers. Just as I said, it's just like basically like a worse fruit punch drink because it's not sour, but it's still got a very nice texture, and it's also like two things in one. So you get like the enjoyment, like ripping them apart, eating them in a unique way. Twizzlers are just fun. So we got a bag. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. Spoiler alert. Also, double spoiler alert. I don't know if there's anything in here that I haven't already covered. I doubt it. Like triple spoiler alert. I'm not gonna sort out this candy as nice as I did the other ones. Alright. So, oh, there's something new. Midcat. That's how I feel about Kitkat. Oh, peanut Eminem. And this is even like the same scenario we've seen before, I think. You know, you got like the strong, confident Dom, caramel and or peanut, homie. I'm feeling a little nervous, feeling a little unseen. But we do have all three varieties of M&M. For like, we got three varieties of M&M. I don't know if that's all. Starburst, another fruit flavored thing. This is Starburst Original. You gotta watch out for that because there are actually quite a few variations of Starburst. There's like Starburst Original, Tropical Fave Reds, and there's even like a really cool Starburst in here. So I'm not going to spoil you guys on. This is Starburst Original, and in order to go a little deeper, I'm actually going to open up this Starburst and see what we got inside. Ooh. So inside, we got orange and we got pink. Now, these are two pretty, these are like my least favorite of the two. Because, you know, Starburst has got two sweets and two like sours. The two sweets are cherry and strawberry, which I prefer cherry because it's got like a little bit of complexity. A lot of people like strawberry, apparently, according to the Twizzlers company or whatever. People like strawberry. Midberry. Orange is pretty yummy. I can find appreciation. I can find value in orange, personally. Now, let's see. So we got a Whopper, and to your whopping surprise, another Whopper. A big Reese'S, babies. This one's quite puffy, too. Got a lot of room to shake around. For reference, here's the old one. Deflated, sad, miserable even. Mid Kitkat. This one's got like a nice indent on it. Ooh, that's because it's already broken. You guys hear that? Actually, what? Oh. Ooh, jump scares, Kitkat. Oh, it was actually a Starburst. I know you guys are peeing right now. Speaking of covering up the camera with my thumb, I'm opening up this Starburst as well. Because maybe we'll get different flavors and I'll be able to talk about them. Oh, well, this is kind of an interesting turnout. So you can see we got both of the sour varieties. The orange, which is pretty alright, and the lemon, which is quite strong and lemony. We also have a new candy. That is Sweet Tarts. Now, I actually really like Sweet Tarts. Smarties, I might get into that later, but Sweet Tarts are really good. They got like a nice chewiness that other chalk-esque candies may not have. And this is like a very digestible form. You got three big ones ready for you to eat and munch on. Ooh, baby, I love munching on big ones. Ugh. Jolly Rancher. I love Jolly Ranchers, especially these ones. These are like the best form of Jolly Rancher. You just stick the whole thing in your mouth and go, and you can fold it over like a tortilla. It makes me feel like a real artist, honestly, to eat these Jolly Ranchers. And the Jolly Ranch flavors are great. I've always liked the taste of kind of like medicine-y stuff. I was a cough drop muncher when I was younger. And Jolly Rancher invokes that. And I love being invoked. I'm a bit of an invoker. Speaking of invoking, I'm invoking Eminem's fun size. Let's see what our little Family Guy funny moment on the back is. He's still a loser? Wow, incel Eminem. That's crazy. Now we got two of those, incredibly rare. Milky Way minis. I don't know if we actually saw one last time. I described Milky Way though. I like Milky Way. Therefore, I like Milky Way minis. It is interesting how the minis are gold and the regulars are silver. And then the midnights are like... No. Mini is gold. Regular is like brown. Midnight is like either silver. It's silver when it's small. And then it's like purple or like just black instead of brown when it's big. So they both make sense in like conjunction with each other, but not within like their own thing. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Milky Way Midnight. I like it though. Oh, Starburst. We're gonna burst the star. Let's see if I can get it open with just one hand on the dance floor right now. For those of you, the audience watching at home, I'm not getting up with one hand. I'm just cheating. We get them. No cherry. Literally my favorite flavor, and you're going to limit it for me. You're going to limit my options in Starburst. You're just going to take that away from me and give me the same flavors again? Wow, honestly, it says a lot. There's a lot, Starburst, to what you think about me, like, personally. Jawbuster, in case you're wondering my opinion on Jawbuster. They're alright. I'll get into it later, if we actually have one, or if that was just, like, a little decoy, like I picked up some trash on the street just to troll myself. Oh, whoa. Twizzler. Love Twizzler. You gotta love us. Any cats in the audience? You guys having seizures right now? Any ASMR fans? You guys get in that? Can you hear that, baby? That's the good shit. Yeah. Oops. Let's see. Milky Way, just K. It's a goat way. Fun size. Here's what I was talking about. You got brown, you got like, and then you got gold. It makes no sense. It only makes sense within the context of Milky Way Midnight, which is kind of rare to see, honestly. Hardly ever see a Milky Way Midnight large size. It's fun though. It's fun though. It's fun. It's fun. I'm having fun. Ooh. Remember Halloween? Yeah, that's right. They made it into a bag. I know what you're saying. That's goofy. How would they do that? Why would they make Halloween into a bag? Frankly, that seems quite limited. and kind of dense. The idea of abstract concept as a whole, to which I say, you should be against my butthole. And then we proceed to make out. Interesting bag, interesting turnout. So first of all, going up the ones we've already seen, a little spoiler in there. A Whopper, get whopped. Hello Whoppers this year, and Fruit Chew, cherry variety. In fact, I did actually eat one of these. Eat the one I had. I've had like 6 candies, maybe. I don't know. I've been eating off of my old bag, kind of like to refresh the opinions. Not like some like M&M's. That's a core memory, bro. You can't forget what M&M's tastes like. But this, I haven't had these in a hot minute, so I had one of these, and it was this flavor. And it was all right. It was quite good. It was kind of like a nice texture, like edible gum. Not that gum isn't edible, but it kind of isn't. Rolo 2, maybe the first Halloween, like literally physically ever that I've ever gotten 2 Rolos, let alone like 1 Rolo. Like that might be a new record. I did go to a new neighborhood for this stuff, so it might be like gourmet compared to what you usually get. This is very interesting. This is Tootsie Roll in bar form, which honestly raises like a lot of questions, both like ethically and like physically, like within the constraints of, like it's like how they make those atoms on the periodic table that they haven't all named yet, and they got their numbers in parentheses because they aren't real. That's how I feel about this, because like Tootsie Rolls aren't supposed to be like that. Like you're just adding atoms to this Tootsie Roll to try and have it maintain a form, which it just isn't physically supposed to have. Not that I like Tootsie Rolls, or have like probably eaten fully a Tootsie Roll anyways. But this seems interesting. If it's like an actual bar, then like that, yeah, with like Tootsie Roll incorporated to it, that might be cool. But from what I'm feeling right now, it's just Tootsie Roll in square form. In which case I'm asking why. Why do you need more means of production for... Speaking of Tootsie Rolls, now this is a good form of Tootsie Roll, baby. The classic. What is that? It's only artificial flavored cherry. Oh, baby. I bet you think it was going to be a natural cherry. Don't you feel stupid? Because it's only the most artificial of flavors. And it's cherry. And it's good. And it's... I would say great even. It's not great even. Probably not great even. Let's see. Now this interesting beast is the singular Kit Kat. Now the Kit Kat usually has an element of, breaking the Kit Kat in half. But this introduces the concept of just one, but thicker and bigger, like more satisfying. So you can take a half bite of this, but you could also take a half bite of this. I don't know. Sometimes I prefer the different dimensions of the singular Kit Kat. Sometimes I do not. It makes a man think. Me being the man in question. Thinking about Kit Kat. Milk Duds. Now, Milk Duds are interesting too. I used to not like Milk Duds at all. And now I can like Milk Duds a little. They're basically just like caramel. Like you just like burnt milk, I guess, which is what caramel is. And then you just started chewing on it. It's honestly like sometimes, but eventually they lose their flavor. Like if you want to swallow them, sure. If you want to just like suck on them for the flavor, also fine. But I don't think they're like disgusting or anything. I used to, but now I don't. Remember when Snickers were yellow? No, you don't, idiot. I was just gaslighting you. Because this Snickers is just brown, like a normal Snickers. Not yellow, like a Michael Bay 2007 Transformers movie, Snickerwood. Not that you would even know. Not that you would even know. Not that you would even associate Snickers as being yellow in some arcane depths of your mind. But Snickers are mid-curds, by the way. Speaking of not mid, York. York feels like you were like legitimately brushing your teeth when you eat the candy. Now, I didn't initially get that, but I did eat a York recently. And I did get that. And I was like, whoa. But it's still tasty because I love mint. And I love strong mint. This is like strong, unique mint. It's kind of, some mints can feel a little artificial, and like the Dairy Queen mint sundae. When I was done eating that, like my throat burned. It was so much artificial mint. But this, it's just one. It's just a peppermint patty. And it's also a good size. I feel like you can go. You can take like anywhere from 1 to 3 bites, and it would feel somewhat appropriate. And I love that. I love a little variety. I love having choice in my candy. Here's another one of these. This one coming in watermelon flavor. Never really thought about which Jolly Rancher flavor is my favorite. I'd say maybe cherry or green apple. They're all like similar profiles. They only have like slightly different notes, I feel like. Yeah, Jolly Rancher hard candy watermelon. Watermelon's one of the sweeter ones. Probably like grape more. Oh. Okay, interesting things pack. First of all, Tootsie Pop. Oh, I like Tootsie Pops. No, you don't, liar, because this is Tootsie Pop Chocolate. What? They made the Tootsie Roll into the Tootsie Pop? That's absurd, Moxie. They'd never. Oh, but they did. And it tastes kind of weird from what I remember. It might be alright. I don't honestly know the last time I've had full chocolate Tootsie Pop. It's kind of an experience. Speaking of an experience, this is the little, I believe, like kind of butterscotch candy. They like pass it in the banks in the little bowls, and they are so good. I love butterscotch. I love butterscotch. If you came home and made me a butterscotch pie, I'd probably kiss you on the lips. This is another like kind of annual Moxie romance proposition for candy. I just like butterscotch. I can just like learn myself how to make butterscotch, and then I won't need anybody. And I'll just be happy and self-sufficient. But these are cool. I like the bonbon packaging. Very efficient. Next up, we got This is another like kind of benefit of going to a new neighborhood. It appears like I've gotten like a perk 30 for Halloween, which is pretty cool, honestly. In reality, looks to be kind of like candy corn texture. Which candy corn is alright, I think personally. I used to hate candy corn. Then I ate it by like myself. I was like, it's alright, really. Candy corn does just taste like corn syrup, but that's all candy really is these days anyway. It's probably alright. I don't know. It's just kind of spooky, kind of unlabeled, man. Almost could be a perk 30. Who knows? Snickers. Crazy if you think about it. 3 Snickers. Starburst, but oh my god. What happened to this fucking Starburst? This Starburst took a bit of that candy corn, if you know what I'm saying. It's got the st on the end. It's got the star on the front. I almost feel like I shouldn't open this because like this is I haven't seen this happen in all my years of Halloween professional trick-or-treating. It's kind of throwing me for a loop, honestly. I feel like I should just keep this. Maybe I will. I will keep it until I deeply need to consume Starburst. Although it could have 2 cherries in it. I don't know. Maybe I will just open it. Maybe I will just open it now. A good director provides varied content. Bubble gum. I like bubble gum sometimes. Sometimes it just makes your mouth feel weird and but sometimes it's fun. I like blow pops. One year we had blow pops, and that was like our Halloween thing that our house came out, so I had a bunch of blow pops. That was not this year. I did not get a bunch of blow pops. I just got super pop. Okay. Alright, wow. Stop bothering me. God. I got super pop. And it's only Milky Way minis. I don't know what the other one is. Down here. There we go. Next up, we got Nerds. I don't really like Nerds. Oh, actually, let me rephrase that. I do like Nerds. Just not like the common flavors. Especially strawberry. I don't like strawberry flavored things really all that much. Grape one is better, but it's only okay. I used to like Nerds because they're like kind of adventure, but now that I've seen it, they're like a little much. But I can still see the value in a nerd every now and then. Every now and again. This is Mr. Goodbar with peanuts. Good with peanuts. This is like that Hershey's kind of selects thing I say, but it's not really Hershey's selects. It's just Hershey's in this style of packaging. It's more like old timey, I feel. This is like a Hershey's if they put nuts in it. Kind of crazy if you think about it. Sour Patch Kids love gummy things. Love gummy things. I head over heels for gummies. Now these are sour fruit flavored gummies. And I like them quite a bit. Are there better gummies? Yes, of course there are. But are these not good? They are good. To deny that fact would be a lie. They are a simple pleasure. Simple pleasure of sour candy. Even though these aren't like that sour, they aren't like a Warhead. Now, we also have another thing that I feel is truly unique. And, almost, I feel like nearly as insane as this, because it's kind of like this is Starburst Duos. Yeah, that's right. Fortnite collab with Starburst. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, what secrets are you hiding, man? What? A phone number? What is this, an ARG? You can't expect me to call somebody if I just want to figure out what's wrong with my Mars Wrigley Company. I'm just kidding. That means literally nothing. I'm gonna open these up. See what insane flavors we have inside. Whoa. Okay. I get the same one? Oh, I got the same one twice. So unfortunately, I got the same one twice, so I don't get to like experience too much culture shock. But this is alright. This is strawberry watermelon. Now I got two of these. You're kind of getting edged right now. Sorry, guys. Strawberry watermelon. Looks like this. Reminds me of like a yummy like gum I would chew that had like yummy watermelon bit in the middle and watermelon rind, and that was the part you chewed. It was pretty good. I got two of these. Unfortunately, I did not get like another one that was like peach, or whatever. Because peach and peach are two different flavors. I hope you can all recognize that at home. You can see there's definitely a reason I put off doing this candy bag, and that's because it's goated. Milky Way Mini. Milky Way Mini. Whoa. Milky Way Mini. Ba-bang-da. It's only pink. Oh, I love pink. Oh, just a light pink. No other colors are needed. That's packaging. Just light pink. This is a blow pop. This is blow pop miniature. And it's raspberry. Not to be confused with artificially flavored cherry. As you can see, here's the difference. Cherry is that color, raspberry is this color. I'd say I probably like raspberry better because not many other candies are raspberry flavored. And I also like its stature. Next up, we got the fruit juice. And this is vanilla. Again, nothing new we haven't seen before. Very interesting. Something that is interesting is Dove. The expensive chocolate. Silky smooth Dove. Milk chocolates. It's probably going to be very nice. And if you feel it, it's actually like a little break-off thing, which you would break into like threes. Kind of similar to like your basic Hershey's bar, but better. I respect it. I respect it, really. I respect it, really? I respect it, really? I respect it, really. Here's Twix. This one is right. If you care, you don't. I'm covering it up. Now you will never know. I'm good. From now on, I'm gonna hold Twix like this. And if you can distinguish which one it is, then you are a real Twix fan. And I will murder you on the spot because no one is a real Twix fan. Here's Starburst. And we still have some Starburst flavor that is yet to be seen. And if you're a real Starburst fan, this isn't even hard. It's like a third grader. I don't know. Actually, literally anybody of any age could probably tell me in some way or form which one I've been lacking. Alas, I'm still caught lacking. JK, I jest. I did get a hella orange. This is cherry, the best Starburst flavor. It is great. It's powerful. It's got sweet and tangy at the same time. I love it. Cherry. Finally, this is Reese's in this form. I forgot if we already covered this or not, but I like them in this form. It's kind of fun. Makes you feel like wow, really makes you feel like you're eating candy when you eat candy. A Laffy Taffy. Better or worse than these are called fruit chews? I'd say they're better than the fruit chews. More unique kind of texture than the fruit chews. And also, fruit chews don't include hilarious comedy. As you can see, you know, they're gonna provide such bangers as spell check tennis ball. Did a fruit chew ever tell you that shit? I think not. Oh, here you guys. What can you serve but not eat? Hot rhymes. And what type of check has no money? Like when you check in basketball. I don't know. I appreciated that. Got me a laugh. Drop, comment, subscribe if you laughed. Glowstick. Oh, where's the original? Side-by-side comparison. I'm sure you are all on the edge of your seat. We're summoning something over here. We'll just use those to the side. Well, you slay. They put gay people in my Three Musketeers? Alright. This is gonna serve as my E. Slayer. Oh. Oh. Snicker. Oh my god. This is the Reese'S peanut butter pumpkin, baby. According to my sister, these have more peanut butter than your average Reese'S. This Reese'S is not for the average man. You will come and poop and fart a lot. Peanut butter. Milky Way. Yeah. You know, you've seen that before. Nothing like the Milky Way Midnight. See? I wasn't lying. Silver to match regular Milky Way's gold. Although, maybe these should be gold because they are better. And the difference between a Milky Night and a regular, whatever the fuck I just said, is that a Milky Way Midnight is a dark chocolate, and it also has like a white nougat. Makes it better. Just a better, whatever it's called. Just a better the original. Just a better the original. We still got the Slayers. Yeah. Let's put you over there. We got another lemon head. Yummy. We got fruit chews lime. Lime is probably a pretty alright flavor. For fruit chews, we got Skittles. I think I already covered Skittles. You eat them in bunch. They go well when you eat them in bunch. Purple Skittle, rare purple Skittle. Rare purple Skittle moment. And Starbursts, which I'm not going to unpack anymore because it's unnecessary, man. Who cares about my Starbursts? If I get a quirky new Starburst flavor, Spoiler alert, I guess if those even exist, I will cover it. Whoa! We got another perk 30. Maybe this is the perk 29, you know, like the Proceeder. I'm just kidding, obviously. This is probably like a real candy. Probably not like a jello shot. Although one house was giving out jello shots, it seemed. Here is the Twix. And yeah, that's right. It's a right Twix. They've only got 2 right Twix. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. Here is an acid tab. So you can see that it's definitely my face when, and his face whence. He came. I'm actually gonna put that to the side right there because it's just beautiful. You can see the collection is amassing. Snickers, whatever, man, whatever. Milky Ways, whatever, man. Now we're just repeating the same stuff. I feel like I'm going insane. Peanut M&Ms. Oh, I've seen that one before. Although it is nice. It's nice to see them together. You know, after all this time. Hershey's cookies and cream, fantastic flavor. You know, like at first you're like, oh, I'm not a fan of white chocolate days of the cocoa, but this puts the cocoa back in the white chocolate while maintaining the independence and kind of respect garnered by white chocolate. That being none, there is no respect garnered by white chocolate, but it's good, man. It's got bits you crush up, it's got bits you eat. It's good, man. And I like the packaging. It's got blue. It just makes you feel so creamy inside. Blue is such a creamy color. Blue has only got me creamy. Well, that's a weird Starburst. Psych! This is a now and later. A fruit chew candy that's very, very chewy. I know because I got a bag of one and it literally lasted me like 5 days and I could not eat it all. I had so much like sugar in my mouth. They aren't too sugary, but they last a while. Now and later is a fitting name. Look at that. You gotta like warm it up with your hands. It's not Wagyu, baby. This is slow roast shoulder. Reese's peanut butter cup. Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm putting these over here actually. Only peanut butter pumpkin, although you might be peanut butter superior. What else we got? Eminem Caramel, as you can see. He's got his mommy Dommy on the road. He's going like, ooh, aren't I glad to get pegged? He is. So we got Sour Warhead Extreme Sour. Now this is a sour candy. Like the other candies, they look like sour. But the whole point of the Sour Warhead is to be sour. This is watermelon flavor. You know, you may be able to read. I'm not, but they're just like really, they're like these kind of, the flavor is actually somewhat pleasant, but they got this really like nasty, positive, pure citric acid layer you must get through. Now, old Warheads, they lasted like, it was like a good minute that you had to get through the sour stuff. When I experience Warheads like now, it's usually just like, it takes like 10 seconds, maybe, and it comes off all. And then you got like yummy candy underneath. This is the Babe Ruth, named after Babe Ruth, probably. It's got peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat, which I feel like is a fine combination. But I think what makes it different is that it may not like be wrapped in chocolates. Because if you just look at the flavors, then you're like, oh, well, that's a Snickers. But it's not a Snickers, I don't think, because it doesn't have chocolate around it. I don't know. How's the roasted peanuts? I don't know if Snickers can afford roasted peanuts. Maybe they can probably only have access to other forms of peanuts. Ooh, Almond Joy. I enjoy Almond Joy. Reese'S. I sees Reese'S. I love Reese'S. Now, Reese's Pieces. Incredibly fun. You mix the enjoyment of M&M's with the flavor enjoyment of Reese's. And it's a good time, man. It's a great way to enjoy Reese's. If you ever feel too full from a big Reese's cup, Hershey Company has got you covered, man. And also apparently got all our assets covered because we have covered like 15 fucking types of Reese's. M&M's fun size, but this is the black package variety. Makes you feel real fancy. And of course, when you black package, you gotta have the man in his bats. He's feeling a little spooky. He's got like his little coat on. Of course, I'm forever disappointed that this isn't like, like dark chocolate, but whatever. Who really thought it would be? Here's a new type of lollipop. This is Lollipop. Oh, it needs a little skin graft, but this is the Chamco Lollipop. And it's like strawberry flavor. It looks better, probably, tasting than your average lollipop. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. The chocolate flavored one? No, not actually. It's grape. Chocolate flavored is brown. Grape is kind of like purple. Grape is a great lollipop flavor. Right Twix a third time because God is dead. And 100 grand because I have hella bands. And then Smarties. Smarties are okay. Like an individual pack of Smarties, isn't really that good. But it's also not really that bad. The problem lies is like some Halloweens you get hella Smarties. And in each Smartie you have hella Smarties. So when you have hella Smarties, that's like hella Smarties squared, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of Smartie for someone to handle. Next up we got Eminem's Fun Size again. Let's see what's happening on the back. Oh, the two classic fellas. Oh, look at them. Ah, so adorable. Truly an OTP. Speaking of OTP, one of the best gummy bear brands in an affordable package to be given out to the children of the world. This is literally perfect. There are numerous flavors. You got whatever the fuck, orange, that color, yellow, that color again, red, maybe. Just only the best gummy bears. Just literally like enough to make you scream. You see, you got raspberry, grape, maybe. I don't feel like focusing on it, but it's just so good. You don't even have to know that I am focusing because I care. Because I care, man. Because this is important to me. That you know. Cherry, lemon, orange, pineapple, apple, strawberry. Yeah, I bet you didn't think that'd be apple, but that's delicious, man. It sounds so good. Who thought of apple gummy bears and then didn't spread his knowledge to the world? He's a cool man. Let's see what we got coming up. Reese'S miniature. Now this is like the same thing as this guy, but it's not this guy. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Reese'S miniature. Unnecessary. These guys. Love these guys. Everybody knows that. Now this is Kitkat Thins. I've never seen this before. This is new. You can see the enjoyment of this is like half of the Kit Kat you get out of the large Kit Kat. Although you could just break a large Kit Kat one in half and they get Kitkat Thins. Also very reductive. Notice how the eye is skinny. Much like you. I am skinny. Fat ass. Your Musketeers mini? What does it say? Smile on. That doesn't even make sense. No one says that. No one says smile on. No one says smile on. Did you get that? That was a little Easter egg right there. Snickers. Reese'S, not an Easter egg. Hubba Bubba, different from whatever the other fucking one is called. Or this is Double Bubble. Double Bubble. Double Bubble is alright. If I had to distinguish the two flavors between the two, I'd say maybe Double Bubble is a little chalkier. Let's go up there. I hope this is a long video. What we got more Zans in here. Zan 1, Zan 2. Put them in the pile. Let's see. Almost out. Almost done. Almost free. I hope this video can get out of this video without it making it to an hour. Hershey's one of those. Or whatever it's called. One of those, but like in the proper packaging. Now and later, another one of this flavor, what is this flavor? Looks like what? Looks like it doesn't tell you. I'm gonna say that's apple. And that this one is cherry. Enjoyable. Hershey's in this form. Hershey's Kiss, but it's a cool flavor. Probably like peppermint. Let's see. Stink, stank, stunk. Oh. Thank you, Megan Thee Stallion. Didn't know you made fucking those things. See, this is Hershey's in this form. But this is like the deluxe thing I was talking about. Because if you look at it, it's actually special, mildly sweet. So instead of being incredibly sweet, which I guess is like the default, which makes sense, this one is mildly sweet. Next up is the Hershey's kind of custom, and this is Hershey's Milk Chocolate Nuggets. It's real elegant in this form, but it's the same thing, just a different package. It doesn't really matter. Speaking of same thing in different package, this money is always in the same package. Yeah, that's right, the bag. I'm a bag chaser. I'm a Snickers. So many Snickers. Babe Ruth. It's just like Snickers too. And speaking of Snickers too, I believe we are done here. Hella candy. Hella Snickers and Reese'S to be more accurate. Love you all. Good night.